Hello seekers who chose pile number 3. So I just remembered, this is not the black tourmaline, but it's obsidian. So for those who chose the obsidian, if you are here and you have not seen the introduction, the link is down below. If you would like to choose your own pile, there's 3 piles to choose from, but I do not believe in coincidences, so if you were brought here, it's probably for a reason. So if you are pulled to this crystal or to these cards, then do please stick around to hear the message. So I will be dividing this video into 3 segments. The first will be an intuitive message, the second will be looking at the cards, and the third we will be pulling out some DIY charms that I made some days ago and see what they have to say. So we will be looking at what is coming to you this spring, right? So let us start with the intuitive message. Okay, so I took the time to meditate and to connect to the energy of this group, and the first thing that came that I saw in my mind's eye was lights going upwards. So it was this message of looking up, right? So this might mean that either you're too busy working on one thing, or you're just not looking at your present moment, or you're too busy kicking metaphorical pebbles and you're just not looking at what is around you and not living in your present moment. So it's being asked of you to come back to your present, to look up at the sky, to see all the beauty that is around you. And most importantly, what I feel when they say look up at the sky is just hope. You know, if you look up at the sky, it's a sense of limitlessness and just beauty and hope. So sort of get out of your head a little bit and just look up at the sky and the wonder that surrounds you, because there is so much beauty and wonder around you. If you just pay a little more attention to it and acknowledge it. The next is spider web. For some reason, the thought of spider came into mind. Now, spiders just remind me of patience, because I feel like a spider has to be very patient to create their web. And I was just talking about spiders with my sister a while ago, and that spiders, they can be very perseverant. So if a spider chooses a spot to create their spider web, and either nature or a person or something destroys their spider, the spider will not hesitate to build their spider web again in that same spot. And if again nature or someone comes and tears it down, they will build their spider web again. You need a lot of patience to be that perseverant. So the idea of patience came to mind. And after that, I started feeling my heart, like heart palpitations, a form of excitement, but more of just being impatient, you know, of wanting to rush things. So that validated more of the patience, the calm down just a little bit. And after that, I started feeling heat rushing to my head. Now, what I relate this with is that usually when we are either too worried or maybe we feel too much, you know, we are anxious or scared or frightened, and we don't allow the emotions to fully express themselves. It's just too much for us. It builds up. That's like the heat rushing to the head. And so maybe it's again that feeling of grounding yourself, I feel, being in your present moment. Because once we're in a present moment and emotions do come up or situations come up, we are able to digest them better. So they don't accumulate inside of us, and we could just feel them and release them, allow that flow to occur. So they won't build up, so it won't become too much. So again, so we can digest them. And funny that I say that, because I felt a drop in my tummy. So this could be related to health. So it could be maybe some of you who chose this pile have digestion issues. It could also be related to feelings of doubt or anxiety. You know, when the feeling of your stomach drops, you know, that fear, that doubt, or that something settles in you. It could also be the sense of rooting yourself and grounding yourself. And I say this because it's the black obsidian. Now the black obsidian reminds me of grounding yourself, of bringing balance, because it does stimulate the root chakra, the base chakra, which is used for rooting and grounding. And I feel that is very much it. Is also, this stone also helps you to bring things into focus, right? So if you're not living in your present, or you're just too much up in your head, or feeling like you're going astray, this brings you back into focus, back into your path. So it's, again, if you're looking down and you're not paying attention to your surroundings, it's like if you're walking around with your headphones on and you're not paying attention to your surrounding and you're about to cross the crosswalk or something, it's like that feeling again of look up. Just look up and pay to what is around you, what's coming towards you. Live in your present moment, be aware. This also can help with digestion. Yeah, and it's a stone that relaxes. So if you feel any anxiety, stress, or doubt, this is a stone to relax and release all of that energy. And it's also a stone that is used for psychic protection. It shields against negativity. So maybe you are very sensitive to energy, and you are being asked, again, that's why, to ground. So you could be more present in your own energy and realize when other people's energy are invading your space, and then you can protect yourself or release those energies so it won't bombard you, and you won't get that sense of anxiety or fear, because sometimes those are not our emotions. When we start being in the present and grounding, then we start using discernment and realizing what is of us and what isn't. So then we can separate it and clear our own auras away from any negative energy that is not of ours, or when we do realize it's ours, to understand it, to sit down with it, to allow it to flow so that we can release it. Yeah, so that is the message I'm getting for this card. It has to do, I feel, with patience, grounding, and using discernment and clearing away maybe energy that isn't yours. Yeah, but mostly this feeling of being present in your moment and being patient. So maybe you're a person who just likes to see results quickly, or does not want to wait, and it's just you being asked to be patient, and grounding helps a lot with being patient. Yeah, so now let's get into the cards. Okay, so the first card that fell out is this one. Okay, so it's the Six of Stones, exploitation. Okay. So exploitation for me means working too hard. You know that saying when they say study smart, not hard? Something along those lines. And that's the feeling here. It's like it's just working so hard at something that is not giving you food. It's exploiting your own resources. You see here how like the beehives are represented in the background, and how there's holes, like the bees escaped. Now the bees are natural workers, right? They're routine workers. They know what to do, and they're always working. They're always bringing in nectar to make honey. And right now we see that the workers have completely fled their job, their purpose. It's because the situation is not helping them at all. So it's just working so much that you're exploiting your resources, or that you're taking too much without giving. It's this imbalance of giving and receiving. And we see here these two individuals who are begging for their cups to be filled, and their tools for work are being broken, and we see this field in the background that's being set on fire. And instead of trying to quench that fire, they're here begging for help. So it's again this feeling also of, I think, feeling useless. So this stone also reminds me of working energy. So with that sense that I got the message of look up, it's maybe you're working so hard at something, maybe you're thinking too much of the same thing. When we're putting too much energy into something, we can kind of also absorb the juice out of it. It's just working it so much. It's spinning the wheel so hard that it's just going to wear out or come out of control. And it's this feeling of the exploitation card where things just become out of control. So again, with the stones here, it feels that grounding energy and being present. When you ground and you're more present in your reality, then you can see the situation. It's coming into focus and seeing what is not working for you so that you can move and start fixing it or start changing things so that instead of everything becoming chaotic, you have some more balance. And more than control, it's just that balance of, okay, this is not working, and having that patience. Because remember, I felt that energy of a rush, of just excitement, of too much, and it's just be patient, slow down, let's work one thing at a time. Let's work at quenching this fire first, of finding our resources, getting everything together, getting our shit together, let's say. Yeah. So I feel that maybe something is not quite working out for you in your life, in your environment, but you're too busy looking somewhere else, that you're not paying attention to what is happening, what is not working out for you at the current moment. And that's the message of look up. Look up, be present, see your entirety, see the entire picture, so you can truly see the reality of things. Because you've been working at something and you're not seeing fruit of it, and it's for a reason. Something is not working out for you. And it seems to be pretty obvious. It's just that you're just not paying attention to it. Okay, let's see what else the cards say. So to clarify this, we have the fire. Again, this fire energy. Now fire represents vitality, represents creative energy, it's passion. So I'm sensing there is maybe a creative pursuit or project, something that you're very passionate about, but you're putting too much energy into it. You're working too hard on it, that it's kind of becoming this wildfire. It's coming out of your control. Because if you fuel this fire, let's say you put in more gasoline into it, you fuel it. If fire catches, it catches fire. It can spread out, and then it's very difficult for it to be controlled. That could be also that grounding energy when the root chakra it's spinning, let's see, too fast. It's too much control. It could turn into what we experience as that ferocious anger, or just too much energy. And when we have too much of it and we do not put it into focus, into something beneficial or fruitful, then that's that chaotic energy. It's losing control of it. It just becomes too, I don't want to say too much, but it becomes that wildfire. So this is the uncontrollable fire, and it's just asking you to not to dwindle it down, but just focus it. Focus your energy. Maybe you're spreading yourself too thin, or you want too much of this situation, or of a project. You're taking too much, and it's just asking you to narrow it down, to focus the energy. A focused energy brings you more fruit. It brings you this warmth, like what a campfire is for, is to heat your food, is to bring you warmth, is to create that safety instead of this chaotic energy. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, we have ecstasy here. So ecstasy for this card, what it represents is being connected with the universe. It's this natural high, right? You're so connected with the cosmos that you're just dancing with all of that energy, is becoming one with all that is. And again, it's that natural high. But with this cards coming in here, it's again focusing your energy. See how she's in this protected space within the star. It's becoming that one star to unite with the rest of the stars. And again, it's a natural high. It's not a substance high, let's say. It's not a chaotic energy. So you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of creative energy. You're a very energetic person. And maybe you want things fast, fast, fast. And it's not a bad thing to have all this passion and this creativity, to be this burning fire. It's just give it purpose, give it focus. Look up, find a target and give it a focus. Center yourself. Center yourself so then you can become that pillar and connect. Be aligned and connect with the cosmos. And have that sense of control, not in manipulation, but just that you become aware of what it is that you're giving out and how you're giving it out and how much of it you're giving out. Right? So you control how much fire is being put. And usually when we do that, it's connecting also to our heart space. It's being grounded and connecting to our heart space. It's not only allowing let's say the root chakra to be in complete control of everything, but it's being aligned with the rest of our chakras, being aligned, also connected from our base to our heart, right? So it's giving that creative, that passionate energy a purpose. Connecting it with their spirit, with their heart, with their soul, giving it a purpose, a meaning, so that it wouldn't just be uncontrollable, like a wildfire. And then you won't feel like this, like you're tired all the time, or you're not getting or receiving your abundance, and being more in this high, natural high energy, that you're connected with all, that you know what is coming, because you're in more of that state of being completely aligned to know what is coming, because you know what you've been putting out. Okay, the next card is grounded. It's exactly that. Being grounded, being connected, we have here on earth, is being deeply rooted. And we see here how we have this water source right here. And it's being connected to that water source. It's your roots being connected to that water source. Now, the water for me represents emotions. They remind me also of the heart space and of spirit. Now, a tree that is deeply rooted is a tree that has found its own water source. It's a tree that does not need to be watered, because it's found its own source. It feeds itself. It's self-sufficient. It doesn't need to be looking out to gain or to be filled. That's why a deeply rooted tree is a stable tree, is a long-term tree. Because apart from it being steady and firm, it means that it has found its own source. It's connected to source. It's always connected, so it's feeding itself. It does not need an outside resource or somebody else to keep it alive, keep it standing. It keeps itself standing and alive. So you don't have to be begging or feeling like you need to beg, because you don't. You don't. So it's asking you to deeply root. To root yourself, to focus an intention, focus on a purpose. So then you can truly be connected with all. And then we have here these birds that are painted blue. So that also reminds me of spirit or spirit guides. And they remind me of dreams coming true. So it's kind of having your head in the clouds, but being grounded at the same time. So it's the best of both worlds. It's again here being connected with the earth and dancing with the cosmos. It's having that connection in this physical world with the divine. It's becoming that star here on earth. So it's burning bright and steady instead of just burning into ashes and burning everything that is around you. Instead of being that chaotic energy and just, let's say, destroying all that is around you, is instead being this very steady, beautiful energy that provides warmth and life. It's this steady and focused creative energy. Because once you are connected here, you can create, you can grow, you can reach the skies. Finally get that project to like make your dreams come true. Reach the stars, because you are one. It's just can be connected. Okay, this next is the journey. Yeah, so the journey for me is just in itself is that, the journey of your life. It's this chapter of your life that is teaching you to be completely transparent, to be vulnerable. If you look at this, I believe it's a crow, it could be a raven. Now, when I think of crows, I always remember the fact that crows have excellent memory. So they have excellent face recognition. They will remember whoever scared them away or threw something at them. They remember faces. And like it's like a no bullshit energy here. It's like seeing right through you. It's like knowing who you are. Also reminds me very of mysticism, mystic, magical energy. And we have the full moon here, which the full moon represents the subconscious, represents dreams and manifestations, also illusions or hidden truths. It also reminds me of connecting with the intuition and with emotions, because the moon controls the tides, and tides, water is emotions. So I feel it's again asking you to be connected with yourself. Again here, being connected with that water, with that intuition, with spirit, with your own emotions. It's probably also having control over, not control over, but it's not allowing your emotions to get the better of you. Because we were talking about that passionate energy, so it's not allowing it to consume you. It's not becoming your emotions, becoming that raging fire. If you feel anger or rage, that's not a bad thing. It's just not allowing it to become you. It's just feeling it, acknowledging, and letting flow out. Let it be released, so that it won't become this crazy fire, tearing down everything in its wake. It just becomes steady. Now the journey here, we see this crow tearing the skin of this skull. So it just reminds me of transparency. It's looking at the truth, which is that same message I got when I first looked at this card, is that there is something that you are not seeing or not wanting to see. And that the journey, there's going to come a moment where this will be, you will be faced with, let's say, the pink elephant in the room, finally. You will acknowledge it, because it has to come to pass. And so it's being completely transparent is this truth that's going to come out, because I remember we said hidden truth. And it's like, okay, if you don't want to see it, then the universe is like, we need to find a way for you in order to finally acknowledge it. Because it's apparently not working for you. So this could be, if it could be a relationship. Just pay attention. Is the relationship bringing the best out of you? Is the relationship balanced? Is it reciprocal? Do you feel you have to work really hard at it and you're not feeling that you're receiving anything in return? Or are you taking too much and not giving back? Do you both feel empty at the end? Is it too passionate sometimes, right? It's just too intense at times, and then other times it's just completely dry. It's this imbalance. If it is, then it's just asking you, be aware of it, acknowledge it, look up to your truth. Because I feel that what you truly want is more of this warmth and this safety, this steady energy. This, yes, it's still passionate, it's not boring, but it's just not out of control and chaotic. And it's more of this natural, beautiful high where you're truly connected and everything is working perfectly. Because you are aligned with it, you're connected with it, you're connected with Source, you know what's coming. Because you know what you've been giving, so you know exactly what you're going to receive, and it is always beauty, it is always steady, it is always safe. You have intuition here. So intuition just it speaks for itself. It's like we said, following your intuition, getting in touch with your emotions, seeing the truth. Again, I feel that there is something you're not acknowledging. There's that gut feeling. Something doesn't sit quite right with you, but you haven't been paying attention to it. And this is just asking you to pay attention to it. Because you acknowledging that and paying attention to it will help you fix the situation or come out of it. Would help you stop that fire, clean up this mess and stop begging outside for, I don't know, is it to fill your cup? Because you yourself can fill your cup. You yourself are abundant. You just need to realize that. You yourself are this fire. It's just focus it. Focus it so you don't feel like you're out of control or in a messy situation. It's aligning yourself to your intuition so that you can put things in order and be connected and connect to yourself. So what I feel is coming towards you this spring is facing this truth. And this truth will validate what you have been feeling but possibly ignoring. And will bring you to ground yourself. Because it will bring validation to what you've been feeling, and you will realize, then there was a reason for this. I was right in this. And it will bring you to pay more attention to your own gut feelings and to what you truly feel is right for you and isn't. And so that you will be more aligned to what it is that you deserve or connect with. So I do feel that you will be moving out of this situation because you will be coming into this truth. If it's because if it is yourself that you feel that sometimes it's too much, your emotions are too much, it's grounding yourself, coming into that grounding energy and understanding you don't have to fear yourself or your emotions. It's just being more present with yourself and saying, and it's like saying it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel. We are human. We are meant to feel, but just don't allow those emotions to become you. It's just feel them, acknowledge, and then allow them to flow and be. To flow and to be. We have like this flowing and circular moving energy, and that you can feel more steady. So you've been feeling like you don't have control. You do, of yourself. You always have control of yourself. So if you need, maybe this is also telling you, try to connect, go out more, connect with Mother Earth. If you feel called to do so, go walk around, connect with the earth energy. I don't know, try go out and look up at the sky, breathe in, breathe out, connect with yourself more, listen to your intuition, because there is a truth here that is waiting for you. It's waiting to be seen, because that truth will help you move out of this situation that is not helping you. And connecting also with your own feelings and with your emotions without drowning in them will strengthen your intuition and will allow you that balance within you. This is also balanced energy. So if you have been in a situation or relationship that has not been balanced and you feel tired out by it, I do sense that you will be coming out of it, or there will be a truth that will be revealed to you that will allow you to make that decision, because again, the universe always respects your free will. It gives you opportunities to see your reality, but it's always up to you whether you want to see them, take them, and move on forward. So you will be given this opportunity. To come out of this situation. Yeah. And if you feel that it's a project or say a business pursuit, because this with the beehives here does remind me of work or business, entrepreneurship, and you feel like it hasn't been, or if it's a partnership, business partnership, then you will be helped in finding a solution for it. Like again, this truth will come out that will help you see what is not working in your business, and these new ideas will help you out to ground your business, make it more stable for a new beginning. It's just part of this journey to strengthen your business, to make it more stable so it could be more long term. It's maybe finding a new business partner or coming out of this business to start your own business here. But it's just coming out of this situation. It's more of you're being given an opportunity to realize something about your present moment that is not working out for you. And you just feel that it's maybe time to move on or to restart things, because right here it's you must restart this whole situation. It needs to be cleared out and start again from beginning, and that beginning will be more stable. Yeah, so that's what I feel is the message here. Yeah, so that's all I have for pile number 3. We will move on to the charms now. If you would like to stick around for that, and I will see you in a bit. So hello pile number 3. Thank you for sticking around for the charm segment of this video. So we will be pulling out some DIY charms that I made a few days ago. And we will be using this painting of the moon. So whatever charms fall inside the full moon are things that will be manifesting this spring for you, that you will see in your physical reality and have control over it. It will be tangible. Now, whatever falls on the aura of the moon will be things that you will be calling in or manifesting. Things that you won't be seeing your physical reality, but you will be calling them in. And whatever falls here in the void, or where the stars are at, is things that are being worked on in the background, that the universe is helping you with this. So things that you don't really have control over, because the universe has complete control over, meaning that the universe is working on it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so let's see what charms come out for you. Pile number 3. So let's see. Let's start first with this one. So here we have palm trees and a hammock. So for this, that I had in mind when I painted it, is rest. So what the universe is working in the background for you is this resting period. What I feel more about this resting period is what we were talking about, patience. Is they're working on you, they're wanting you to have more patience, and maybe things have been a bit chaotic in your life lately, and they're working for this resting period for you, where you could be calm and at peace and know that everything is perfectly fine for you. It's just telling you that everything will be okay, everything will work itself out. If you are worrying about your situation right now because it feels a bit too chaotic, the universe just wants you to know that everything is working out as it should be. Everything will turn out just fine and all is well. Because it's that sense again of inner peace and just complete rest. It's like relaxing and vacationing on the beach. So if you are wanting that vacation or that rest to manifesting your physical reality, the universe is working for you on that. But this is more just telling you that everything will work itself out. That this will pass. Okay? Now, what you will be pulling in, what we have here in the aura, is this shooting star. Now, the shooting star for me represents dreams coming true. So whatever dream that you had, be it that business venture or whatever it is coming towards you. It will be coming towards you pretty soon. It's already around your energetical field. Right? So it will be, in its right time, it will be gravitated towards it into your physical reality. So it's just waiting for it to, the right moment, I feel, is more to do with divine timing. So waiting for that right moment for it to land straight into your hands. Now this one, we have the Band-Aid. So the Band-Aid for me, it's right here in between the aura and the full moon manifesting. So it is coming in pretty soon. And the Band-Aid for me represents healing energy. Right? It's healing from any past hurts. And that's what I get from, if whatever situation you are in right now, it will be put to rest pretty soon. Like if we're saying if it was too chaotic for you, then it will be put to rest pretty soon. You will be coming out of it. And whatever burns you received, let's say from all that chaotic energy and fire energy, they will be healed. They will start healing. Like this situation will start working itself during spring and by the end of spring, I feel. So right here we have the crescent moon, which is the new moon. So the new moon here represents, and it's in what will be coming this spring, is this new beginning. it's this complete new beginning, a new chapter of your life. And I say that, it just pulled right away to this card. So we have here a heart, and inside the little heart we have this sword. So the sword for me represents truth, represents clarity, and it also represents cutting away of the past and like cutting the veil, cutting right into a new opportunity, into the future. It's like opening that door of opportunity, and it correlates these both. It's like that new beginning. It's like that's what you're manifesting, this new beginning. And I feel that's why you'll be entering that. And while you will be entering that, you will be already healing from whatever it is you're coming out of right now. So from this chaotic energy, or the feeling we got with the exploitation card. And if it was a relationship, that wasn't giving you enough, that you felt you were being exploited by, then what I also see manifesting in your reality this spring is a love offer. Now I created this, it comes with its pair. So when they're united, they create the little heart. And this is half a one, right? So when one of them comes out, it's just a love offer. If both of them came out, it's you accepting this love offer, this connection being fulfilled. So what I do see coming and manifesting into your reality this spring is this new love offer. Now, it could be not only romantic, it's just a partnership, a true heart connection. It's an offer that comes from the heart, that it's genuine, that it's authentic, that is fair, and it's balanced, and it's reciprocated, right? So this offer will come in. It could be a new partnership, like we mentioned before. If it's a business venture, it could be a new partner or a new offer that will be beneficial to you, that will be compatible, again, with you. A true connection. And if not, if you were relating more to the relationship aspect, is coming out of this relationship that no longer serves you. And it's just, maybe that is the truth also. Maybe the truth that we were seeing is you will either meet someone new that will show you what a more balanced and genuine love is. That you will realize that the relationship that you are now, or that you are wanting, or that you feel you want at the moment right now, is not truly the relationship you need, the true relationship you desire. And this new person will help you see what you truly do deserve. So it's this authentic and genuine love. It's this warm love. It's one that is equal in giving and receiving. So again, like we mentioned before, the universe respects free will. So this is an offer that is coming in. It's just an offer. It is always up to you whether you accept it or you don't. Like I mentioned before, a truth will come, but it's always up to you whether you want to see it or you don't. And with the key here in the heart, it could be this like somebody coming in with this key to your heart, with this offer. Finally, or allowing you to finally open up your heart more and see that. Sorry, the video cut off. Okay, so where did we leave off? Oh yeah, the key and the heart. So yeah, so it's coming in with this offer, and it's most likely here to show you what love is truly meant to look like and feel like. It's opening the heart truly. And like I mentioned before, it's just this equal of giving and receiving. And with this, I did a time turner. If you have seen Harry Potter, it's Hermione's time turner. And what I got from this time turner is she flips it and she could go back in time. So what I get from the time turner is second chances, right? Or giving an opportunity again, either through a new experience, to make a different choice, different decision, right? So with this new love offer, or this new person coming in, or this new opportunity, this new beginning, I feel like it is wouldn't say a second chance, because I don't like to think of it like you have any last chances, but it's another opportunity for you to take a different path, to choose differently, or to maybe choose a relationship that is reciprocal, that is balanced in giving and receiving. Or it's an opportunity may come in to make amends with something that you've been regretting, possibly, or maybe this is somebody from your past, right? That it didn't end well, or that you never gave yourself an opportunity to truly open that door, to open your heart. And now this person might come in and you're giving that opportunity again to be vulnerable, to show who you truly are, be authentic, and give yourself that opportunity to true love, to true genuine love and connection. And this relationship or this new opportunity, be whatever it is, if it's not relationship, if it is a business venture, like I said, a business partnership, it will allow you to this healing, right? Because we do healing on our own. That is true. But we are not islands. Like one president once said, no man is an island, right? There are billions of people in this world for a reason. And it's because we're meant to connect and have relationships, because connections and relationships do help us grow and ascend. They do teach us lessons. We do learn from other people as well. And they also help in our healing and our growing. So these new opportunity, be it a person, be it a situation, being like a partnership, romantic, otherwise, will help you, will teach you, will give you truths or show you new opportunities or new perspectives, ways of seeing things, and allow you to fully heal and come out of that chaotic energy or that exploitation energy that you were in. So I do see a lot of new opportunity coming towards you, and offers and new beginnings and new opportunities. Maybe you've been asking for a second chance and it's coming for you. And these dreams, this wish fulfillment is coming towards you. This is what is going to be presented to you this spring, and this wish fulfillment is what is coming in. Maybe once you allow yourself that opportunity, once you fully allow yourself to get that key and open that door, to truly find yourself, give yourself that opportunity, open up. And that peace and rest is coming. The universe is working that for you. And it may be coming not just in a sense of vacation, but in just allowing these opportunities, allowing yourself, giving yourself that opportunity, this peace might come in with that. It's like in the background. Yeah, so that's what I see for you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you, that some message that you needed to hear here was delivered. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked, then please do like the video, and if you resonated, comment down below. And if you'd like to subscribe, then please do. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until the next moment, bye bye.